So here we are again, getting ready to put some trail cameras into the bush to see who's in the neighborhood. Now, question is how to set up the trail cam. I went through this before, and I know that a lot of you have trail cams hiding in your closet somewhere, and I just want to encourage you to get the trail cams out of the closet and get the batteries in them and set them up in the forest. Well, I'm gonna take some video of how I'm setting it up in the forest, because you can definitely maximize your trail cam potential should you set them up properly, and that means depth of field for the picture and placement of cameras at 180 degrees from each other so that they trigger the infrared. Okay, so look at this pile of trail cams here. Okay, and I want to just talk to you about the types of trail cams that you can get really quickly here so that you understand. You're going to be looking at trail cams online and you're going to ask yourself a number of questions like, am I going to go blind actually looking at all these camera descriptions in tiny writing on AliExpress or Amazon or something? So I'm going to just break it down quickly what you're looking for in general. What we're looking for on the lowest bar of camera, which are the ones that I'm using, okay? Pixel resolution. I am not buying $300 cameras, okay, with 50 megapixels. I'm not doing it, okay, because a lot of your camera footage depends on where you place your camera. Are you going to place it just somewhere? Are you going to actually track animals, find their trails? I'm getting batteries ready. And are you going to get those cameras right down up close where you can see the animals? That makes it way more interesting. Okay, so I'm going to buy the camera with the best deal per megapixel, and beware that the different years of camera production, the same company may include an SD card or may not, but you can always buy SD cards at a high volume at low prices on Amazon, and they'll be delivered to you in a couple days. So if it means you're only going to pay $25 for a camera, but you don't get the SD card, then that's what you do. You just buy the camera. And okay, so the next thing that you're looking for is a sealed battery compartment. So all of them come with this little Pelican case thing, but you need a sealed battery compartment. Okay, you don't really want to buy one with just an open battery case because it adds moisture, okay? And then these ones have the SD card right in there. So 32 gig card right there. And they have a touch screen, okay? Only mode. And then you're going to go for maximum battery function and duration. You're going to go video and photos. So you're going to get 4 photos and a video usually. And that is going to make your camera batteries last for a really long time. You'll be surprised. Okay, back to you. So now the setup is easy. Do not freak out. There's a setup and then there's an on button, okay? The mode, you pick the mode. You're going to want to eventually set the date and time because someone's going to be like, oh, you didn't take those pictures this year. You took them last year or whatever. You know what? The default date is going to be when the camera was produced, okay? And that is, you know, when you took the photos, guys. So unless you're trying to actually hunt with these cameras, which I'm not, I'm trying to just see what species are around in these areas where we are living, close to the forest, right? And so it's always amazing to see what's in the forest. Okay, so my next little speech is about what you might want. And what you might want eventually when you want to spend $200 to $500 is you might want some satellite cameras. And you might want, that's going to be your most expensive camera. You might want Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi would connect to your Wi-Fi if you're near Wi-Fi. And the satellite camera, you need to set up an account, a data account from your carrier, and it registers kind of like a phone, but it's less expensive. And so the instructions will include all that. I'm not doing that. I'm just putting cameras in the bush so that I can see who's in the neighborhood. So when it's loaded, right, it looks like this. And then I'm going to put the waterproof holder back in. Okay, I always check it to make sure the batteries are in the right place. So we got off, we've got set, and the power is going to come on, and then the on position, and it's going to give you a countdown. So I'm going to put it on set, and then I'm going to find the mode button. It says M. There's a mode button. It's tiny, and it says M. You can see it. I'm going to go mode. And it's going to say photo pixel, and I'm going to go put it goes down to 5 megapixels, and I'm going to put it on 16. You got to set that because it's going to go to one of the lower resolutions, and you don't want that. So there's the pixel, and it's going to say, it gives me sequence. So this is not the most complicated. Oh, photo sequence. Okay, we're going to go 3-shot. Okay, I'm going to go back to mode. I'm going to go okay. Back to the mode button. Okay, and here's more mode options. Okay, don't panic. Just scroll through them with the up and down buttons. Timestamp, not going to do it right now. Power off. Operation interval. Let's go with that. Every 5 seconds. Okay. If there's something around, I want to get the picture, so I'm going to put that on. Okay. Operation interval, 5 seconds. Okay, got it. And then serial ID set, timer, language, format. Format memory card. I'm going to format the memory card. We want to format the memory card. So we're formatting the memory card. That's done. Now this economy mode. What? Off. We want economy mode off. We want time mode setting. Photo, video. We want to make sure we find that. Capture and video. That's what we need. And done. We are done. Mode setting is done. Menu again to exit. No mode and done. I'm done. And then I return back to this and I turn it off and I quickly do the next one. And that's it. Now you can go in and set the time and all the date and all that stuff, okay? That's cool. And you can do that. I'm going to do it eventually, but right now I'm not going to do it. I'm going to test out these new cameras. So these cameras were about $30 each, and that means I got 8. And what I wanted to tell you guys about, here's the important part. Just like if you buy a Sony or a compatible brand, or you buy an Apple or a Samsung, they may not be made in the same factory, but the manufacturer outsources component manufacturing to a company which makes parts for both machines, right? So these cameras, I guarantee you, every single camera is not made by a different factory. So brand name cameras are often exactly the same as these cameras, but they're not branded. And I can tell you right now, common camera companies, which I have purchased from for much higher prices, have the same components in their cameras. And that is a bummer. You pay so much more money, and then look at the picture resolution. Look at how many pixels are involved, because oftentimes you're just going to get these cheap cameras, right? And you're going to be paying a lot of money for them. So do yourself a favor, okay? And take a look at the pixel resolution. not the brand name. Okay?